We are back with something we have not done in 200 or 300 years.
I think like 300
years. What are we doing today?
Deck Tech video.
We are Wreck and Roll. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Joe just asked me if I had this under control. My answer is no. No, I do not have this under control.
We're going to just go off the rails here.
Right away.
So what are we doing?
Deck Tech.
Okay.
Deck discussion,
Wait,
deck
actually,
profile.
Yeah, I forgot there's another...
Deck something.
Deck. Where is the... No.
That's not it.
That's sort of it. No. Yeah. Where are we at?
Okay.
Wow, it's been quite some time.
I've been having a lot of fun with this deck lately, and I said, why don't we get it on camera and have a discussion about it, because really, I don't think you need the deck profiles anymore because of fortressmaximus.io. All the lists are up there.
Yes.
So I think it's healthy to have a discussion about said deck.
Okay, why did you lay these cards out in this particular order?
Upgrades, actions.
Gotcha. Who's this?
That is Fortress Maximus.
Which one?
Great War Veteran.
The Wave 5 one?
Yes, the Wave 5 one.
Yes. So who's this? What's this?
This is Cerebros.
And why did you choose him?
You have to.
You have to choose him.
You have to.
Who's this?
This is Grex, I believe.
And why did you choose him?
So this is the first decision I made.
Correct.
So Fortress Maximus, bold one, tough one. Kill him. Boom. Pop him off. He now has 13 health.
Mm-hmm.
So the gimmick of this deck is to stay alive and for your opponents to waste attacks as much as possible.
To annoy the crap out of your opponents. How do you maximally boil the piss of your opponent?
We just learned that today.
You gotta get him on the
Okay. So he has bold one and tough one. So on defense is when you want his ability to trigger the most often. When you flip a white, orange, black, and blue, I can take something out of the scrap pile and place it on him.
This is the limit of the camera.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Say that again for people in the back.
When you flip a white, black, orange, and blue on attack or defense when battling, you may take a upgrade from your scrap pile and play it onto him. So you might notice here, 13 health. What is 13 health? Why is that relevant? Well,
I don't know, RJ. Why is it relevant?
Force fields.
What's force field say?
If the upgraded character would take 5 or more attack damage, instead scrap this card and the upgraded character takes 4 damage.
So if I swing with 90, how much do you take?
4.
Well, that's only if you flip what colors?
White, orange.
Everything but green.
Yes,
okay.
Exactly. Okay. So 13 health, that's what, a minimum of 5 attacks into him?
Minimum of 4 attacks?
4 attacks into him.
Yes. You're the math major, right?
Yes. Minimum of 4 attacks into him.
So minimum 4 attacks, assuming no ping damage, no pass damage, and there's an actual force field there.
Correct.
And you flip all 4 colors. 4 prerequisites.
Correct. With the spread of pips we have in the deck, it's not necessarily guaranteed, but...
How many white pips do you have?
10. Because we want that to trigger it as much as possible.
Yes.
So ways to get that to trigger: sparring gear on defense.
Tough it out.
Yeah, you flip 4 cards on defense.
How many tough options you got?
Just sparring gear.
Just sparring. You can grab it, so it's good.
Yeah, sparring gear and battlefield report. I guess if you it's not a top option, but if you really need it.
How many blues do you have?
That's a great question.
And do we only really care about being annoying on defense with him for the blues?
No. Fortress Maximus' ability, we can get that to trigger more often than not. Flip a white and a blue, deal 1 damage to the attacker.
Mm-hmm.
So blues is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, it looks like.
How many oranges?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
A little heavier on offense.
Yeah.
And black pips.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
So fairly high black, high orange, high blue, and then slightly lower in whites.
I don't want the whites to dilute the flips too much. I think if you have any more than 10, you start to see more whites than you want on attack or defense, and it really negates the rest of the pips.
Correct. What do you have? 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14?
Mm-hmm.
14, 16, 21, 22, 23, 24.
So what I thought about like yesterday, last night, Recon System's my star card, 25th card.
Because
it is useful for his ability here as well.
If you can get it.
Right. So it's a utility. Mm-hmm. It says upgraded character is battling, flip 1 more card. Scrap 1 of the cards you flipped without using its battle icons.
And there was a rules update where if you use white, you can still flip the white and then trash your whatever card you want.
Right, exactly. So force field, you flip it on battle, scrap it.
So it's sort of like a fake extra focus, maybe.
Correct. And then what I thought about, and it might need some tweaking, is you run Never mind.
Good. Why not fuel cache?
I think this is a lot more relevant.
Really?
Yeah. Fuel cache, you have to flip each color, right?
Well, no, not for a flip card, not for a play card.
White, blue.
I mean, that's 3 out of 4. I mean, bang.
Right, yeah, that's true. Oh, for his ability, you mean?
Yeah.
I meant...
Oh, for his as well, I mean.
Right, I meant for this ability specifically. Like, I'd rather see an extra card than to play... Like, I can play this. This is a useful card.
Right, you can play that for his ability.
I can play it for him.
Well, first you have to get it for him, but this might actually be able to play... Is it a weapon upgrade or just upgrade?
Upgrade. Any upgrade.
So you might actually be able to get this...
On him.
For free-ish.
Right. And, well, that's what I mean. And if I see this in my hand...
So he makes this playable.
Right. But even if I see it in my hand, I can still play it. Like, Fuel Cache, I'd be hesitant to play. It's almost a dead card in my hand.
Right, I would never play... That would be a green swap card.
Right. So, we'll go through some of the cards here.
Weapons.
Yeah. 1 Energon Axe, 3 Sturdy Javelins, 2 backup beams for the Bold, for both of them, really. Combat Dagger, Bold, and the Black-Orange. And then
9 weapons?
2 Plasma Horns. So 1, 2...
Is it a weapon or utility?
Plasma Horn's a weapon.
11 weapons.
Yes. So this is the only card I would consider cutting. Maybe.
You had to replace it with a white. Or 2 whites.
Yeah.
To keep the pips up.
Yeah. I think it's a super fun card. But it's obviously not the best.
Options?
White weapon.
Or, no, it could be... You already have... You're definitely grabbing these weapons.
Yeah.
Like no ifs, ands, or buts about it. What do you have? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So you have a perfect 20-20 spread.
Yeah.
So you would go for 2 upgrades, possibly.
Yeah.
You would just look for like a white-green upgrade, maybe spare parts.
Right, yeah.
Or what's the other... I'm going to do backup bag. Oh, backup bag. No, it doesn't do anything.
Personal targeting drone. It's the only other one, I think, right?
Maybe backup bag. Or spare parts.
Yeah. So they're the weapons. Armor is sparring gear and force field. I had it at 2 force
field. Someone could play like bashing shield to try to get off. You could like do the spare parts. Still get the tough out on his ability and get the spare parts back.
Yes.
Rude.
I had 2 force fields in there. I opted to 3.
So good. Yep.
Yeah.
Why no medic's protective field?
Because ping damage is so prevalent. It's a one-time play, right?
Repairing 1 doesn't really do anything.
Right. Like if you throw it on him,
it would have to be he has 1 damage on him to get the most out of it.
Right. Exactly. And if he's damaged already with 2, it does nothing. So no meta's protective. And then Sparring Gear, like I said, to tough out for specifically the force field. And there's enough blues where...
What do you got over there?
Utility, we have Escape Capsule, super good, and Recon System.
Guaranteed play from Cerebros, not Fort Max.
Yeah.
When I say guaranteed, I mean high probability be able to play that. Yeah.
I play it on Fort Max all the time.
If you can't... For the flips.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. So that's upgrades. Actions are kind of self-explanatory. Maybe
you're not. Explain it to me.
Fight for position.
What's that do?
Bolt 2.
To who?
Everyone. Okay. Everyone on the team. No. Bolt 2 for Fort Max. Orange Black. This one I think you questioned before. Why magnetic dysfunction, right?
Yes.
I am a 1 tall.
I like your explanation. Do it now.
I'm a 1 tall. I'm always going to be a 1 tall. So it's only 2 damage here. Even if there's 2 people sitting across from me and they're both Decepticons, it's 2 damage. It's like a neutral 2 damage, right?
It's literally just a photon bomb.
Right.
Well, no. Only if their whole team is... Well, if their whole team's Autobots, then yeah, still a photon bomb. But if they have all Decepticons and you have that, would you still play it?
Yeah.
Still 3 for 1. Or 3 for 2.
Depending on like what's on the board, yeah.
All right.
Like if I can kill someone with it, then yeah, absolutely. I take the 2 damage for a KO any day of the week. And then it's super useful with Grax, obviously, because he's a Decepticon.
Still takes the damage.
He's got 3 health, so it's not like Parsec or whatever where she only has 1 health and it'll KO him right off the bat.
He has what health?
5 health.
We here at Wreck and Rule strive to be the best.
So I think this is a really good card in this deck.
Go on, continue.
Scouting mission for card draw. I really don't have card draw in here. Also to play with the Energon Axe for Fort Max. Height advantage, Fort Max is a Titan. I only have 2 of them in here because once he's dead, it's a dead card. Hold the Line, one of my favorite cards of the set. Super good for Fort Max. You play it on like your first turn or whatever, and you flip it when their highest attacker or their lowest attacker, or whoever goes into you. Battlefield Report to stack the deck for any one of his abilities. Well, his defensive ability, rather. It's the only time it's going to go off, his defensive ability. Disassemble, our only removal card in the deck. It's only a weapon or an armor, as I've learned. You can play it on yourself, draw a card if you really need it.
Yep.
And then Master Metallicato just for the pips.
Just for the pips.
Just for the pips. And that's all I've got. It's a lot of fun. I've been having a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, you played me against Volcanicus, and I was not having fun. That was not the highlight of my day.
Questions, comments, suggestions?
I think my only question was, replace the plasma horns with something, and then maybe think about the recon system.
Yeah, Sturdy Javelin might be another one. It's
no. You got range. You got range. You got range. Nope. Sturdy Javelin stays. I believe.
Yeah.
It's really. I would question the battlefield reports, but you had a game plan for it, so I'm not going to bother with that. I don't see any hollow matter projector. I tried to just a YOLO, just deal with it.
Yeah, it's my thought was, and it's probably not a good thought. The two armors I want to play is digging for the force field, so it's the sparring gear or the force field. And then hollow matter projector's only green. It's gonna feel real bad if I miss a flip with him because I flipped
that one card that was incorrect color.
Right. But I agree with you on the battlefield report. I had incoming transmission as well, and I never played it. So first thing that came out.
Well, maybe you're right for the defensive capabilities of it.
Right. I'm more likely to flip an orange black on offense, so that's why the incoming transmission came out. Like I was almost never worried about flipping an orange and black. Flipping the white blue on defense.
Would you think about hidden fortification?
Yeah, that's probably better than Battlefield Report.
Well, you still get the filter with Battlefield Report.
Yeah, that's true.
Hidden Fort is like, they're like, oh, who cares about tough? Yeah, I care about tough because I could get the force field off.
Maybe I split it in there, like 2 hidden fortifications, 1 Battlefield Report, 2 hold the lines to keep people guessing.
Yes, absolutely. I like that. There's only 2 secret actions. So
correct.
They might be able to figure it out quickly.
Yep. And then I don't run anything like belligerence or end hostilities.
End hostility.
Because I think they're so dependent on their abilities going off.
And because you need to flip the color.
Right. Like I think their win condition is getting the abilities off as many times as possible.
Right.
As opposed to just out oranging or right.
Yeah.
So that's that. I am open to suggestions, criticisms, questions,
mockery,
yes, boiling of the piss.
A boiling of the piss.
Yeah.
RJ, I want to thank you for stopping by and bringing me Dunkin' Donuts and explaining this Fortress Maximus Decimus.
You're welcome.
Yes,
and who knows? We might even see it being played soon.
Possibly. You guys?
I don't know.